Well, I hope you're doing well. Warm weather, which is really good. I actually got to enjoy the sun for, well, wasn't long. Burn up. What can I say? I get a sunburn, which doesn't look too good on an old guy like me. Anyway, I want you to take a moment and think of the fact that God, in many ways, uses adversity to bring us to a place of understanding that He has a good end in mind. I know that's hard to understand. I guess if we had a text, it would be in Jeremiah chapter 29, where God tells Judah, look, you're going to be dispersed for 70 years. I'm going to take you and I'm going to bring you into Babylon in 70 years. And by the way, just to let you know, that destruction of Jerusalem is not going to be pretty. It's going to be quite a mess. He's going to tear down the temple. He's going to do everything he can to destroy. He's going to take all the articles out of it, and he's going to, it's just going to be a terrible mess. And yet, I'm going to take you captive into Babylon, but this is what I want you to do. I want you to build houses. I want you to build businesses. I want you to seek the prosperity of the people where you live. I want you to understand and marry and give your daughters and sons in marriage, and I want you to just simply prosper where you're at. And then after 70 years, I know the thoughts that I have towards you in Jeremiah 29 and verse 11. Thoughts of peace. I have a hopeful, expected end for you. It'd be easy to take 29:11 and leave out verse 4 and on. And that's what I think we do oftentimes as Christians. We just simply forget that God placed us even in a bad situation for a good reason. And it's easy to do. We're human beings. We're surrounded by things that we see and circumstance that we're in. It's easy for us to use the mind that God has given us to try and come to some resolve or some conclusion. But remember this. You were saved by faith. You were saved by something that you could not prove. Now, I understand that there's a good deal of evidence, obviously unlimited evidence, that there was a man named Jesus Christ that walked on this earth and that he was crucified. But we could say there's a tremendous amount of evidence. I understand that Josh McDowell wrote a book, Evidence That Can't, Evidence That Demands a Verdict. I get it. But the truth is, we're talking about 500 people that lived a long time ago that saw him physically resurrected. I, in my heart, believe that with all my heart. But you were told a story, and you had to choose to believe it or not. I understand that under the inspiration and conviction of the Holy Spirit, it becomes a reality to us. But as we said last devotion, we still see him, even though we don't really see him in control of all things in Hebrews 2:6 and on, we still see him. Now, what does that mean to you and me? It means that for each and every one of us, in order to get to that expected end, we have to be capable of just simply trusting God in perhaps some very harsh times and just being faithful. Just realizing that God has a plan and a purpose and he loves us and that he hasn't abandoned us. Far be it from him. In Hebrews 13:5, he will never leave us nor forsake us. That he'll walk with us through this time, that he didn't place us here without giving us the means by which to make it. What is that? 1 Corinthians 10:13. None of us have been tested beyond which we're capable. God provides a way of escape. That way is Christ. Perhaps he's placed us here so that we can show the world the reality, the evidence of something that truly is unseen, and yet it's completely real. That there is a God in heaven, that he does care for every single human being on this earth, not just the ones that are inclined towards him, but he cares for them all. And maybe you and I are the means by which he's showing that to someone today. That makes what we go through a privilege. Think about it. Until next time, friends, God bless you.